Cause I got royalty inside my DNA. Oh, give thanks. I'm out here right now transplanting my okra seeds. They're starting to sprout now, so it's time to transplant them from here to something a little bit bigger. Yeah. Hold on.
What?
Ace. Say what's up
No, he's not gonna bite you. It's him.
to the people. Yeah, so the aura field. Let's get to the video. Let's get to the topic of the video.
What are you doing?
The aura field.
I can see you.
You can see me?
Yeah.
I can see you too. I can see you too.
What are you doing, Chico?
The aura field. This is a video request. My brethren, Gino Bay. Shout out to the brethren. He seen my previous video about live foods. So in that video, I touched on the aura field briefly, but he asked me to do a further video on the aura field. So yeah, that's what this is here. The aura field. So the aura field, simply put, is the energy field that surrounds all living things. Everything from plant life to the animal life and even the mineral domain all have aura fields around their essence, around their physical being. All human beings have aura fields. All animals have aura fields. Some people's aura fields are bigger than others, and that all depends on the frequency in which they operate, you know, the type of foods they eat. What's the best type of food to eat?
Potatoes.
Potatoes.
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes,
Yeah.
potatoes, you name it.
Ooh.
All of those foods, right? They're all good for you, right? Yeah.
Tomatoes. Ew, not candy.
So those, not candy, nah. so those natural foods boost our aura field, because they come from the source. Source being the earth. Earth being connected to all other natural elements in existence. You know? So some people's aura fields are brighter than others.
Jimmy, he was coughing.
He coughing? It's okay.
He's sick.
No, he's not sick. He probably just put something in his mouth that he wasn't supposed to.
That was the claim. And he thought it was good.
Jalea, can you hand me that bottle of water on the countertop by the kitchen? You see it? Alright.
And the flour and the spicy water.
Yeah, that one's cool. Thank you.
Chico thirsty.
Chico good. He got water in his bowl.
Whoa. Whoa.
So,
Whoa. Ace.
yeah, some people's aura fields are brighter than others. You know, those that eat a lot of processed food and do a lot of things within their lifestyle that doesn't promote health. Their aura field is not as vibrant and not as strong as someone who embraces in a more natural lifestyle. So the aura field is bioelectrical. There's some science now behind the aura field, because the aura is really like It's what do you call it? Scientists would call it pseudoscience. It's more like a metaphysical type of term. Jalea, stop yelling. The term aura field is more like a esoteric Eastern type of term that, you know, a lot of Western scientists, they would say it's, you know, pseudoscience and it's not real. But the science, the actual science behind the aura field is when you get into the bioelectrical field. Now when you use terms like bioelectrical, then it's more accepted by Western society. So that's the science behind it, the bioelectric element of the aura field. Bio meaning life. Anytime you hear the word bio, think life. Biology. Those that study biology. Biology is the study of life. The biosphere of the planet is the sphere, is the layer of the planet that supports life, the biosphere. So whenever you hear that word bio, think life, 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 liberty, you know? So the bioelectric field is a scientific term for the aura field. And it makes sense because all living things have an aura field. This aura field, or this bioelectrical field, is invisible to our physical eyes. But there is a way in which one can detect someone else's bioelectrical field. This is possible. But to the physical eyes, it's not possible to really pick up on it unless you have a trained eye. And this comes from, you know, sun gazing and doing other practices. You can actually begin to pick up people's bioelectrical field with your eyes. But to the average person, it's invisible to the naked eye. They have cameras and technology now that you can take a picture. I have to find out the name of this type of camera, but it's like it's a camera where you can add with a scientist. They actually take a picture of a person and they're able to capture the aura field, electromagnetic field around their body. It's a pretty cool science, man. It's a pretty cool camera. So yeah, the bioelectricity is not really something that the average person can pick up with their two eyes, but you can detect it. What else can I touch on? Bioelectrical. So that's the bio. The bio is the life part of it. Electrical is the second part of it. Now, all living things have electricity naturally occurring within their body. We, especially as human beings, have electricity circulating through our body. Our central nervous system, our brain, and our spinal cord are the main highways that electricity travels through our body. Our heart gives off electrical get out of here, dog. Move. Dog, man. All up in the way. Our heart gives off natural electrical current. That's why our heart is a, what do you call it? It's a I forget the term, but it doesn't need the brain's cooperation to function. Meaning that our heart pumps on its own. It doesn't need the brain to tell it to pump. Like right now, I'm moving my hands because my brain is communicating to my hands through my nervous system, sending an electrical impulse from my brain to my hand, telling my hand to move. So that's directly direct communication from my brain to my hand through the nervous system. However, the heart has SA nodes and VA nodes inside of itself, and these nodes allows the heart to pump without permission from the brain. So that shows that the heart naturally generates electricity on its own without the requirement of any other part of the body. That's an amazing thing right there. So those are some examples of the electricity that naturally occurs within our human body. So there's science. I'm saying all of this science now to point out that there is valid science behind the aura field. And the aura field is not just a spiritual term, or it's not just just one of those things that can't be proven. Like, no, there's science behind the aura field. The aura field, so that's kind of like the science. That's like the left brain side of it. And now I'm gonna touch on the more so the right brain and the spiritual and those aspects of the aura field. Now the aura field is it's something that's God given. You know, when we were born from birth, we all had vibrant aura fields. All of us from birth, we all had vibrant aura fields from creation. You see a baby, and a baby is just so like full of light. You know, aura field can be seen as light. Somebody that like walks into a room and they just have a light. You know, they brighten up a room. You know, that's their aura field. That's their energy. Babies have strong aura fields. This is why when we see a baby, we see a child, and you know they make us smile and they're full of life and they make everybody happy. You know, children have bright aura fields. You know, high energy, high spirit. You know, all of these things are having a bright aura field. So that's like the spiritual side of it. It's having that light and having that life force energy. Now, the stronger someone's aura field, the stronger your aura field can be. Again, on a more spiritual level, the stronger your connection with God, the stronger your connection with creation, the stronger your connection with source, the stronger your connection with force. The brighter your aura field, the stronger your connection with the divine. Your prayers are answered a lot quicker when you have a vibrant aura field. Because think of your aura field as your energy. It's your energy. So when you pray for something, because this energy is higher, that prayer is a thought. It's an intention. It's an emotion. And when as it gets sent out, you know, you're sending out this prayer, it's vibrating faster because you're operating on a fast frequency. Your aura field is vibrating on a faster frequency, opposed to your aura field being low and your vibration being slow. Your connection to the Almighty and your prayers and everything may not happen as fast because of your aura field. Because your aura field is not operating on a higher frequency. So your prayers and your connection with the Almighty is stronger when you have a faster, when you have a brighter, stronger aura field. Recording a video. Huh? Am I talking to you? Oh. Yeah. It's okay. I keep my videos like free. Like I can stop and like say what's up, hey what's up, and then go back to it.
People watch it?
No, not right now. I haven't posted it yet.
What you gonna post it on?
YouTube. Yeah, part of the business. Yeah. Get back to it. Got company over. My brother got company over, so a lot of people at the house right now. A lot going on in the background, but it's all blessed. What up, Jaleel? Me? Yeah, I'm fine. You okay? Chico okay too?
Not me.
Not you? You not okay?
No.
You should be okay. Yeah, there's children over here too, so the energy is good too. You have like children around, cause like I said before, their aura field is up. It's a little dog running around here. With this plant right here? This one?
Yes.
Yeah. It just grew. It sprouted. So it's a baby plant right now. But as it gets bigger, it's gonna grow taller, 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 and taller.
Like a tree?
Like a tree, yeah. Just like a tree.
But it can't fit in a tree. I mean, it can't fit in that.
It can't fit in here, so as it gets bigger, I'm gonna move it to a bigger pot. You see this pot here is bigger? So as it keeps growing and growing and growing, I'll just keep putting it in a bigger and bigger pot. You see, just like how your feet grows and you always change your shoes, it's like the same thing. So I gotta change his shoes when he gets bigger. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm changing his shoes from this one to this one. You see? Put Chico in the cage? Alright, I'll put him in the cage when I'm done. Yeah, so kids over here, aura field is up. What did I leave off? The spiritual side of it. Having a vibrant aura field, you know. Vibrant foods. Hold on, Jalea. I'm busy right now, okay? I'll talk to you when I'm done, alright? Having a vibrant aura field is
What are you doing?
is the way to go. It's the way to go. In the last video I was talking about live foods. Live foods are a way, one of the most essential ways that you can boost your aura field is by eating live foods. Foods that grow from nature. If you haven't checked that video, go ahead and check that video out. Live foods. And it's a connection to the all, you know. I'm gonna just end the video on this right here. It's a connection to all, knowing that all things are connected. If God, the original source creator, created all natural things, we take in these natural things to help keep us connected to that all that created those natural things. So it's like we use these natural things as mediums, as ways to keep our connection up with the Most High. So the natural foods and being outside and the sunlight and, you know, the natural music and all of these things help keep us aligned and keep us in good communication with the divine. Yeah. So, you know, that's the aura field right there. That's the aura field. And there's always more to talk about, you know, the aura field. So, as always, you know, ask questions, leave comments at the bottom of the video, contact me, Instagram at Amun Healing, Twitter at Amun Healing, you know, comment on YouTube, you know, Amun Healing, Ross Shooter 13, you know. So till next time, we leave y'all in peace, love, and prosperity. And we give thanks and praises to the Most High. Jalea, say bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
Alright, y'all. Peace.